The hardest part of healing is accepting that some apologies will never come. Some people will hurt you deeply and continue living as if nothing happened. No closure, no accountability, no explanation. And that is what keeps so many people trapped. Not just the pain of what happened, but the silence that followed it. You keep replaying the moment, hoping one day they will finally understand what they did to you. Hoping one day they will feel the weight of it, name it, and own it. Because somewhere inside, a part of you believes that if they would just apologize, maybe you could finally move on. Maybe you could finally breathe again. But here is the painful question. What if that day never comes? What if they never gain the awareness you are hoping for? What if they never carry the burden you wanted them to acknowledge? Then what? Do you stay tied to them forever? Do you keep handing them the key to your peace while they do not even know they are holding it? This is where healing becomes brutal. Because healing without closure means accepting that peace may never come in the form you wanted. Not everyone has the maturity to face the damage they caused. Not everyone has the honesty to say, "I was wrong." And some people would rather protect their ego than repair what they broke in you. That is one of the hardest truths a heart can face. When someone hurts you and never acknowledges it, your mind stays open. It keeps searching for the ending, the explanation, the missing piece. And that is why the pain lingers. Not always because of the event itself, but because your heart is still standing at an unfinished door, waiting for something that may never arrive. And that waiting becomes exhausting, because now you are not only carrying pain, you are carrying unanswered questions, unfinished emotion, and a version of justice that never came. But here is the shift that changes everything. Healing begins when you stop asking the person who hurt you to be the one who gives you peace. Because if your healing depends on their apology, their awareness, their remorse, or their growth, then your peace is still in their hands. And that cost is too high. Closure is beautiful when it comes, but it becomes dangerous when you make it a requirement for healing, because now your freedom depends on someone who already proved they could wound you. Sometimes closure does not come from them. Sometimes closure comes from truth. The truth that it happened. The truth that it hurt. The truth that they may never own it. And the truth that you still have to choose life anyway. That is painful, but that is also powerful. So what do you do when the apology never comes? First, stop replaying the scene as if it is a negotiation. The past is not going to change because you revisit it one more time. Second, stop confusing explanation with healing. Understanding why they did what they did may satisfy the mind, but it does not automatically heal the heart. Third, return peace to yourself. Say this: I may never get the apology, but I refuse to let that keep me here forever. That is not denial. That is release. Because the goal is not to pretend it did not matter. The goal is to stop carrying it into every new chapter of your life. The goal is not to erase the past. The goal is to stop letting an unfinished ending control your future. And here is the deeper freedom. When you no longer need the person who hurt you to become someone better before you allow yourself to heal, that is when your life starts opening again. Some apologies will never come. Some explanations will never arrive. Some people will move on without ever facing what they did to you. But your healing cannot stay chained to their lack of awareness. Peace begins the moment you stop waiting for someone else to return what only you can rebuild within yourself. And maybe the hardest part of healing is also the holiest part, learning that even without closure, you can still become free. Subscribe to TMKZ if you want more deep shifts on healing, inner peace, and self-mastery.